So I want to do a little update video, a little extra video, because it's not quite Tuesday yet, but I wanted to show off where I'm at right now. I've had a lot of luck with Dino Ignacio's designs, I guess is the best way to put it. He has made this tricorder just beautiful. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. I want to show off Dino's latest version. Dino Ignacio, Dino I on Thingiverse, has taken this tricorder to the next level. Now you saw my previous videos with the first revision. He has gone and redesigned this from scratch. Now I talked about this quickly before, but this is a more update. This board now, well I'm going to keep saying board, this prop is, for all intents and purposes, for the prop EFX boards, is perfect. Like, look at that. It is exactly what it needs to be, and the boards just fit perfectly. But I want to show it off a little better now. So here we are. This is my collection of tricorders. It's a very interesting time I've been dealing with this. It's been fun, I guess is the best way to put it. I've had some of these things for a while, and some of them are relatively new. So like this kit here, I've probably had for, oh, I don't know, probably 5, 6, 7 years. I've never got around to finishing it. It was a matter of I wanted to, and then I got distracted. And this came in several pieces. So this piece here all had to be joined in, and it was sand and fill and sand and fill and sand and fill, and I just was not feeling the love. But it has come along nicely now. So this is going to be a medical tricorder when I'm done. This one was the first of Dino Ignacio's designs. This is, the color's a little bit off, but this is more of an older style. Well, not older, newer style. This is more the correct finish for like a Mark X, but this is something fun to playing around with. And then I've got a lot of the things wired in here already. This is going to be something I'm going to make for myself. So this is the first revision of Dino's boards, which are really cool. The hinges are built in, and there's a little hole here for running the wires down for the back. And this is going to get finished eventually. But what I wanted to talk about was, there, get this out of the way, the latest one. This is Dino's latest version. And this, I think, he's knocked out of the park. This is everything that's all set to take Jerry's boards. And it comes together so nicely. Now, I did use my resin smoothing trick, which has made this look just phenomenal. Like, you can't really tell that this is an FDM print, which is fantastic. The one thing I did do is I had to get the right hinges. I went looking all over the place. I found tons of hinges, but I think I found the right ones now. So these are just going to go into the system like this. And Dino's made this so there's little small cavities inside, so you can glue right in here, so you can solder on. Because the reason you'd use metal hinges like this, these brass hinges, is because you want to run power through them. If you wire or solder wire onto each end of this hinge here, it's capacitive, so the power will go through. So that's how you can have lights here and here, because the hinge, once you get it in, is going to wire, take the power all the way across. So let me just put this together. I'll be back in a sec. So there we are there, and it's really nice smooth movement, and you got to that. So what I can do with this done, well, I'll need to paint it obviously. I've got some Dove Gray that's going on here later today. So with that, all I do is solder in here. Let me get this a little closer. Solder in that spot there, and that spot there, and that spot there, and that spot there, and then I can wire in the lights to here and here. That needs to get a little square 3D. I'll 3D print it in clear resin and put that on there. And then it's just a matter of just taking Jerry's boards and adding them into the system. And this is just so beautiful. Let me just show you how nice this looks. That's a reed switch out of the way. So this just goes very gently like this. So Dino has gone, he's outdone himself by getting this all set up. It's so perfect. Once I get it lined up correctly. Look at that. One sec. Let me wire this up. So look at that. Isn't that nice? And then we've got the board in the front as well to handle the rest of it. But those are the prop EFX boards, and there's more to go in. There's a panel board here with buttons, and then there's also the top assembly is going to go in, and it's going to be fantastic. So that is an update on the tricorder. It's coming along. It's going to be quite something when I'm done. And then I'm going to get back to this one, to mine, and then I will finish this. This just needs some paint, and then it'll be done. This one needs a little bit of primer on this side, and I've got to wire in everything through here first because it's a slightly different way of doing the hinges. But this is going to come along nicely as well. So that's an update right now on the tricorder. That's where I'm at. And thanks for stopping by. And I'm going to have more going on with this soon. So that's Dino's design. He's going to make a few little changes. I came up with a few thoughts in design. So maybe this hole here for soldering, as you saw in the video, should be a little bit bigger so you can get some glue in there as well. I just dremeled it out so I have enough space. I still can get at for the soldering and also not get any glue in it. But this is a fantastic design. You pair this with the prop EFX boards from Jerry. This is going to be a fantastic design. And nice thing about it too, he's already thought about all the placements, everything you need. So the reed switch in here, and then you've got the hole here for the magnet to go in to activate the reed switch. It's beautiful. His latest version up on Thingiverse, I'll put a link in the description below, has even the greeblies, all the clear stuff. So you need a 3D printer, like a resin printer that you can print clear in order to do that. I've got one, not a problem. I'll get to it. I want to get this done and wired first, but it is coming along very nicely. So also on the total side, I want to thank all of you who've come to shown up. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but I want you all to know I really appreciate you coming by. And I'd like to thank you last few who put me over 250. I'm at now 253, I believe. Phenomenal. I never thought I'd even have 100 when I first started doing this. So 253 is fantastic. So everyone who's subscribed, really appreciate it. Fun story too, someone who is subscribed and is watching the videos said, I have a question about my 3D printer. Can you help? So we've been going back and forth on Facebook Messenger. I'm glad to help. I'm glad to help. And I'm glad that you're watching. Glad everyone's watching. I'm glad we're all keeping busy doing things. This is so much fun for me. I'm, as I said before, I'm chuffed. I'm really enjoying doing this. I'm glad that you all come back and check me out. So thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, obviously here's the button, click that, join in. I'm going to do more with this. I have some more funky stuff to do with this. This is going to get the coat of Dove Gray soon. If not today, it's going to get it tomorrow. And then from there, I'm going to start assembling. Once I get it done, assembling won't take long because the boards are perfect. I just have to put them in and hook up the reed switch and other things to make it all work, but it won't take long. And then just measure and 3D print it back, measure, 3D print, and finish this. I need to finish this because this is the part that shows. This coming off, it's not a problem. This is, well, you never see the back, but this part you will see quite a bit. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and hope everyone's having a great day.